Hello everybody, this is Count Christo, and welcome to a quick update video. I know that I personally never watch these when YouTubers make them. I never like them, I never watch them. So if you don't want to watch, there won't be any particularly interesting gameplay in this video, so feel free to immediately leave. Alright, so I don't like boring people, is why I want to say that, because, you know, I want to be interesting, I want to be consistently interesting, rather than have some people bored by some of the videos. So, there you go. If you don't want to watch, by all means leave. I'm gonna turtle Germany while I talk here. So, I wanted to do a quick update video because I haven't uploaded anything recently, and I wanted to explain that this is not because I'm dying or quitting or anything like that. It's just because I am slightly ill. And so if I talk for more than about 5 minutes at a time, my throat feels like sandpaper and I want to die. So I'm not going to record anything until I'm basically better. And that means probably at least a couple of more days, possibly longer. I've kept thinking, surely I'll be better soon. But so far I haven't been. I just have a sore throat and a cold. There's nothing too much to worry about. So the series that you know and love will all come back. I'm going to carry on the Hoi 3 series, the Black Ice series. The Ming series is going to start again as soon as I'm well. And also, since I have a bunch of time on my hands, I'm going to resume the Bohemian Brilliance campaign, which I know many of you will be pleased about, because lots of people like that series and we're very sad to see it go. So I'm going to resume the Bohemian Brilliance series by what I'm going to do while I'm ill, when I can't actually play, when I can't actually record, is I'm going to play the Bohemian campaign and get it back to basically where it was once I ended the series. And yeah, so I'll restart that. None of these guys seem to... There we go, the French just started advancing, cool. The other thing I want to tell you about, which I find is extremely exciting, is that I have recently been hired to work with Paradox as a community ambassador. So my job is to help run their social media accounts for Hearts of Iron 4 and EU4, and I will basically be helping them do that and making sure they know what the community thinks about their games, giving them feedback, suggestions, criticisms, that kind of thing. So, not that you need any encouragement to do this in the comment sections of my videos, but if you want to leave criticisms, that kind of thing, in the comments of my videos, please do, and know that I am likely to pass on your criticisms or suggestions straight to Paradox. This does now kind of mean I'm biased, I guess, towards Paradox games, which is why I think I should tell you, for the interest of full disclosure. You know, I loved all the Paradox games. Pretty much, yeah. I don't think there are any Paradox games that I don't like, but I loved all the Paradox games before I started working for them, and I will continue to love them now that I work for them. So it's not, sorry, I work with them. So it's not actually like gonna change my opinion of Hearts of Iron 4 or EU4, but just because I know people enjoy, and reasonably so, full disclosure, there you go. I wanted to ask for any suggestions. I know I don't really need to ask you guys to give me suggestions for series. You guys do it anyway, which I like. But if you have any suggestions for new series, bearing in mind that they're not likely to start for a while because I'm ill and I want to finish these series, then please do give me any suggestions you have. I'll take them into consideration. I could just leave this running, but I think we know how this ends. This is a foregone conclusion that the Allies will never ever take this. The Germans have a very strong starting position, but yeah, I wonder what will happen if I call in Italy right now. Will France just crumble to them? I'm not sure. That's some pretty low equipment divisions they're using to hold that border. I don't know. I wonder, how long would it take them to break this? I suspect I'm not producing anything, right? So eventually I would run out of equipment. I wonder, how long would it take for me to break here? Maybe I should leave this running overnight. I did once do I'm just rambling at this point, I hope you don't mind. I haven't got anything else particularly vital to say, so again, I'm giving you an out. Feel free to leave at this point too. I once did a game where I played as Germany and I console added the entire world apart from Germany to the Axis, after doing the German focus tree to get as large as you can peacefully, including Danzig and Slovenia and that kind of stuff. And so I got as large as you could as possible. I added everyone else in the entire world to the Allies, and I made them all democratic. and then I declared war on them, so I was at war with the entire world, and then I left it running overnight, and my Germany, with like level 10 forts and level 10 coastal forts on every tile, level 10 forts on every tile, you know, loads of divisions, maxed out anti-air in every province, that kind of thing. And it held for something like 11 hours before the Allies eventually broke me. The way they broke me was by, they just started nuking me over and over and over and over and over again. And they nuked ports, and I think what happened was they nuked a port coincidentally just before they landed on it. The AI, as far as I know, and don't take this from me as a Paradox employee, I'm just saying this as someone who plays the game a lot, the AI doesn't tactically nuke, so they don't nuke a target just before they attack it, but they nuked a naval base just as they happened to naval invade it, which meant they got in, and because I wasn't there to adjust front lines and things, they then just walked from there to Berlin and capitulated me. But I was quite impressed. Lasted 11 hours on speed 5 just sitting there. So it's pretty impressive. But yeah, this would last, this Reich would stand 1,000 years. I mean, if I garrison the ports. Anyhow, thank you for listening, those of you that that did. Thank you very much for listening, and I shall see you in the future. I'm going to stop talking because my throat already feels like it's made of sandpaper. Bye bye. I'll see you next time.